YouTube, it is your favorite gamer here above, Average Cody, and today I wanted to discuss what I feel Halo Infinite rank needs to really bounce back from the not exactly ideal state it is currently in. Now, last Friday we did the video, the current state of Halo Infinite rank, so I thought it was only appropriate to jump into what I feel rank needs to truly improve and get back to not necessarily where it once was, because I don't believe we'll ever truly be where we were at launch numbers, but things we need to really get a stable player base and make it a lot more fun, in my opinion. Now, first off, I'll go over the two most obvious ones that we all know, guys. First off, we need more players. It's obvious we don't like playing against the same team, and I certainly do not like waiting 5 to 10 minutes some mornings for a game. That one is quite obvious. And then second, guys, we need King of the Hill back in rotation. I've said a lot of bad and tilted things about King of the Hill in my time playing it at the beginning of Season 2, but let me tell you, we need it now more than ever, guys. It is Slayer, and more Slayer right now out there, and we just need the King of the Hill variation back in the rotation. Now, we all know about those two things. Now, what do I think can Season 3 bring to us ranked players that can really make this not only pop off, but at least give us the ranked quality we deserve? First off, guys, I think we need focus on weapons. And obviously, I'm getting into this. I'm kind of going to talk about maps a little bit, which will be the next point. But we need new weapons. And I'm not necessarily saying change up the sandbox. I'm not necessarily saying change the starting weapon, because I do think the battle rifle is a very good and a very appropriate starting weapon, especially now that we've done an entire year starting ranked games with it. What I'm saying is maybe put some new maps in the rotation, perhaps experimenting with the sandbox, experimenting with new power weapons, just really trying to change the game and put variety into a point where we have to learn something, we have to work on new strats, and we have to learn a new way to work around this different sandbox. And then don't lopside the matchmaking so heavy that we are either always getting the old sandbox or always getting the new sandbox. Make it a healthy, consistent mix where I have to play this new sandbox, play the old sandbox, and get a healthy mix of both of them. Now, what I'd like to see for weapons is anything, guys. I want to see anything. I want to see the SMG. I want to see the DMR, perhaps with or without scope knock. I don't even care at this point. Just give me anything. Again, maybe you could change around the sandbox on some old maps. Maybe certain game modes will have a different sandbox. But I need to see something where I need to pick up a gun that is not a commando and is not a shock rifle, and I can run around the map and play against kids that don't know how to use it as good as me, because I'm the one putting in all the practice with it. Now, next, guys, maps. We need maps. I'm not talking about one single map, because that is not going to cut it. We need 2, 3, even a pack of 4 maps. Now, that I realize that is a tall request from any game dev, not just 343 guys, but we need maps. Right now, it literally feels like there's 2 maps in ranked some days. I sat there the other day and went, I can't remember the last time I used a grapple. And it is because I only played live fire, and then I think like 1 game on Argyle, and then a bunch of games on streets. I did not even get to use the grapple on an entire 3-hour play session on stream. It is the weirdest thing ever, guys. Ranked is in a very weird state, as we talked about in Friday's video, so we need maps. What I'd like to see is, I understand they have trouble cranking out dev-made maps. That's fine. Give us one dev-made map, guys, and honestly, play with community-made maps. There's nothing wrong with that, even if you bring back the Halo 4 Guardian remake, guys. I don't care. Was that one Guardian? That might not be the name of that map, but you guys know the one I'm talking about. The cool, like, white map, the cool, like, structure one. You get what I'm trying to say. Take 2 old remakes that somebody literally made for you, force them into the game. I don't even care if they make it in a rank. Just, I need maps, guys. We all need maps, and then maybe put 1, 2, even 3 game modes on that map. Now you have a much bigger pool, because once you get King of the Hill back in, hopefully, you get 3 new maps. I don't care if you put Bazaar back in the rotation. Just put everything into one big rotation, weigh it evenly so that we are constantly getting different maps, different modes, and it's just a huge mix. And I'm not saying this has to spill over into competitive, because I know for competitive pros it can get crazy playing on this massive map pool. But guys, ranked is so like dry right now. We need as much variation as possible, and I really do think that is going to help it. And then finally, to wrap this up, just give us some desync fixes. Give us some improvement of life quality improvements, whatever the heck devs like to call that. Because it is a lot better than it used to be, guys, but it can still improve ever so much more. So if you can do that, and I'm talking keyboard and mouse improvements too, I do not play it, but I want to see all my keyboard and mouse homies flooding back into ranked so we can really see who's king, and the controller aim assist argument can come back up, guys, because those are the things that are going to fix point number one, which is the players, guys. That is the biggest thing. Without players, you do not have a successful mode on any game in the history of ever, and I definitely feel like the ranked player base is declining. It is very much keeping its head above water. As I said, there are still times of day where there are a ton of players on, which is fantastic. That is a sign of a healthy game, as healthy as it can be right now. And I'm very happy with that, but I think we need to see some monster improvements, like I mentioned, in Season 3 or at some point in the future, to really keep this game not only alive, but also get it to a point where it is fun. I want to look forward to getting on this game and playing ranked every day. Not that I don't already. I'm still having a lot of fun, but I would just really like to see them giving like a massive shout out to the ranked players, guys, because a lot of us are out here in the trenches. We're having fun because we enjoy ranked, but we're not having fun because of all those things in ranked, not playing Slayer all the time and not having King of the Hill, having 5-minute wait times, and frankly just using the same things over and over and over again. But anyways, guys, that pretty much wraps this up. Please comment below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What would you like to see in ranked? What do you think could make it pop back off? Please, guys, I want to hear all your thoughts down below. But other than that, guys, subscribe to the channel. Tons of Halo Infinite content. It really is the main grind lately, wanting to tentatively compete next season, perhaps. And it's just a lot of fun. We stream ranked 5 days a week. So hit that sub button, guys. Leave a like on the video as well. It helps out ever so much. I already mentioned leave me a comment. Please do that. And then, of course, guys, channel memberships, super thanks. We're going to be having some giveaways coming up, perhaps, because the Above Average Chair Fund just successfully yielded us this awesome chair. And you guys are amazing, so we'll be giving back to you guys pretty soon. But please do not feel like you have to support monetarily, guys. It is very nice. It helps out ever so much. But you guys watching the video is like already a massive thanks enough. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for all the support. You guys have been absolutely amazing lately. Thank you to all the new subs on the channel. It's just been so much fun, and it's only up from here, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay tuned for the next video.